Legendary soul artist Joyce Sims. This hit, Come Into My Life, which was a big chart topper in the 80s. She also had a hit with You Are My All and All. Well, she's returning this year, releasing Everybody's Going Through Something, quite an apt title for a song at the moment. And I caught up with Joyce a little bit earlier on today to find out all about it.
I actually started writing the song before I was aware of, or everyone was aware of the pandemic. So I actually had started writing the song with another artist in mind. And the artist that, I was writing it for, they were going in like another direction. So I said, okay, well, this is still a good track. So after I started seeing what was happening in the world and started listening to the news a little more, I was like, wow, this could apply to everybody. Yeah. So I just started, I did some retweaking and rewrites and everything and just really homed in on what was happening, today, right now. Will stand. Might not know what the story is, but I know we can make it through, me and you. Everybody has their own different situations that they're going through, especially here in the States. There's so much going on right now with the Black Lives Matters, with the women and pandemic. I mean, it's just whatever is going on in your life, the song is to inspire and encourage you to keep moving on and to know that you're not alone in this.
Now, Come Into My Life is an anthem, of course, that people will know you from. What's it like for you to know that someone somewhere is probably dancing or pumping their fist to it in a club or just having a good time?
It's a blessing for one thing, and I feel honored and really appreciate, the support I still get from my fans and the DJs and, people just still supporting me and remembering Joyce Sims, so I'm really honored and I appreciate it.
Is it one of those things though where you're almost known for that track? Is it hard to sort of get away from that a little bit and say, I do have other stuff as well that maybe you want to check this out? You know what I mean? Is it hard to get away from that?
Yes, it is. And especially when when I was younger, I would write. Actually, I'll tell you a story. So I wrote this song, and I let an A&R from a label hear it, and they loved it. They were ready to, it didn't come from me, from my management. They loved the track, ready to take the track. So he says, oh, well, who's the artist? Said, oh, it's Joyce Sims. Oh, no, that's not what they want to hear from her. Oh, no, that's too poppy. So, yeah, I mean, yes, it's always like, okay, well, we need something more like All in All, or we need something more like Come Into My Life. Right. So I gracefully remind them that, okay, I'm a singer and a songwriter. So
you can do it all. Yeah, there's so much more to it than just that one track. Well, because obviously it's a as I say, club anthem, but you come from a sort of choir background, don't you? You started off in choirs and things. So, do you often want to go into that, aspect of it a little bit more, or do you still, sing in a group or church choirs and things like that?
No, I don't sing in the church choir now, but I still have my, roots will always be in the church. I'm a firm believer. And, it's, I think it's reflecting more in my writing now. As I write, I always write about love, but now I'm focusing more on trying to write. I'm writing about love, and I want to be able to inspire and to encourage someone. If I can just reach one person as my, I'm like, I did a good job. Yeah. But I mean, of course I want to reach globally, but, as long as the message is there and someone can really benefit from what I'm trying to say or my story get across to you, I think I did my job.
Absolutely. Who's your biggest, as you said, if you get your music out there, people will look up to you and perhaps you would inspire the next generation of soul singers and people. Mm-hmm. So who is it that's inspired you? Who would it be on the top of the list?
Oh, definitely on the top of my list is Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
I love him. Yes, he really inspired me to become, the singer, songwriter, musician. His album, The Songs in the Key of Life, that album just changed my world. That's my favorite, all-time favorite album.
What's the one number? It's difficult with Stevie Wonder because he's got so many good tracks. What one?
Yes,
if you had to pick one, if you only could pick one song, what would it be?
If I had to pick one, it would be As Around the World, The Earth Knows. I love that. Yeah.
Well, what's next for you, Joyce? You said you're busy writing, so I suppose you're still just working on new music, are you?
Yes, I am doing the final touches on the Change album, and it's coming out on my imprint August Rose Records, so that's even more exciting.
Yeah.
We really experimenting with new sounds. Of course, it's a classic Joyce Sims, with everything. And I'm working with a great group of people doing some collaborations. So I'm really, really excited about that.
The wonderful Joyce Sims and the song Everybody's Going Through Something is released on August 24th.